It's time to get
Okay.
highly reactive.
Hello, you wonderful ladies and gentlemen. Very nice to meet you if this is the first time. If it's not, you'll probably know myself, Lee J. Over there is Stan. We're a UK reaction channel called Highly Reactive. And I'll tell you what, when we talk about Highly, we hold the Warning in high regard because they are absolutely an amazing band. And today, we are listening to them do an error. But I do know something, Stan. I don't think there'll be many errors in their performance. I think it'll be a full-on, absolute smack to the face when it comes to musical prowess because they are amazing. You'll see how much of a fan we are on this reaction. You have to watch all the way through, though, every minute, every second.
Well, I'll tell you something, Lee J. You absolutely smashed that. What a beautiful introduction, yes. But before we get into this lovely performance, which I'm sure it'll be, don't forget we like to support the original artist. So hashtag the warning down in the comments below. And if at any point you enjoy myself and Lee J, because we're clearly quite articulate, then make sure you like it, sub it, love it.
Very to the moment, you could say.
To the moment.
But
Here,
obviously,
miss.
take us away. You just don't know what you're going to get, though. That's the thing. It could be a solo act. I don't think it is.
Never heard this song, have we?
No. All stuff we should see on YouTube.
It's encoded in your greed. I will give you the power, but I need you to see control.
Binary or something like that, isn't it?
Human nature in question, bottom broken in silence. It's never the intention, just progress. You didn't read the side effects, and now you want us to connect.
This is what I love about the Warning. Sorry, it's such a stupid thing to notice as well, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, we are here for the music mainly, but you have to think of every little bit of art that goes into this live performance at the Pepsi Center. And we've seen plenty of videos now. But it's this color schemes they use as well. It was quite dark and gloomy at the beginning. It was about errors. It was about missing fortune. And then they brought the sort of green, almost all I could think of my head was like, I don't know, just something bad. Like, I don't know. It just, the color spoke to me. And then they switched it ever so slightly as they started to lift into a little bit more of a higher spirits. It brought into a blue calming sort of tone. I really appreciate that because it's something that they can do as an artist, it's the whole production. It's not just the music. They do everything, and well played.
Yeah, I tell you something, Lee J is an absolute on form today, but I tell you something, mate, that is what the Warning are all about. They find this horrible sort of like world and they come in and they bring in that hope, they bring in that light, they bring in that sort of uplift that the humans absolutely 100% need, and the Warning just have the skills to do that. Very beautiful introduction to the start. Very sort of like, that's the thing, mate. I'm very anticipated because you just don't know what's going to come with the Warning. I do indeed, thank you. But it is going to be absolutely beautiful, and I know that.
We're mentally wrong, aren't we?
Right.
The side effects, and how you want us to connect. It's never truly wrong to wanna grow. What do you want to know?
Oh. Wow, man. Oh, and she's smiling. She loves it. Ooh. Oh, Stan, is so much to unravel with this. This is amazing.
I know, mate. You can hear like the passion in their voice. I tell you something, Danny, Ali, and fucking Pal, mate, are absolutely just. They're one with the audience in this one. I'll tell you something. This particular track has been very sort of a different theme as well from what we have seen at the Pepsi Center. This is like a lot of them have been more, I'd say, intimate, a bit more, passionate. This one feels it's very sort of like more punch to it, isn't it? A little bit more of a bit of an aggression in their voice, and aggression in their presence, aggression in their lighting. Yeah, it's like a whole new style performance on them, man. You wouldn't even think it's probably from the same gig, but it bloody is, Lee J. It bloody is.
It really is, and I tell you what, like the warning, like as I mentioned at the beginning, you don't know what you're going to get. You have to sort of guess. You sort of have to look at the thumbnail, make your best assumptions, which is obviously hard with these thumbnails because it's the live show. And we have been really honoured, really, haven't we? And we've been like quite privileged to see all their live shows, all as a one. And I will respect them as a band for that. I've noticed because a lot of bands sort of go, "Here's the live performance, an hour and a half or whatever," or they'll say, you know, "Oh, here's a little snip." Or or snippet of their show. But no, they've come out with all the little, right, this is this song from the show, this is this song from the show, and we've thoroughly enjoyed the journey. And I tell you what, the Warning, they are a journey, aren't they? We've seen them from the beginning, growing up from their little house studio, moving out onto the hills and the mountains where we've seen them. And it has been a journey. So everything about the Warning is about where you started and moving towards the next step. And I honestly can't wait. I do click onto the YouTube and go, "Oh, is it a new video? Oh, waiting for a new music official video or something like that." But they are just an edge of your seat sort of rock band, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's all pure destruction, but you know it's your purpose. Sacrifices are made to be perfect. You didn't reap the side effects, and now you want us to connect. It's never truly wrong to wanna grow. What do you want to know? I'm the
Yeah.
inside. At the end of the day, final time, everybody must die. It's the freedom of choice that kills the mind, and it hates you to just think of it. You can free me, but you don't. I'm the air
Oh.
you hide, but you will always call me so.
We're just about to switch up the song there, and I'm really intrigued because it's something always remembers me about Automatic Sun, the way they just took us on that journey where they sort of like just shut everything off and you hear the drumming. And talking about the drumming with Power then as well, I noticed as we sort of hit into the main hook of the song and the chorus there, you could hear the drums. It was almost like Pow shouting to them, "Go." It was like bum, 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 bum. And then Ali, all three of them then just shone into this absolutely amazing chorus where I felt like it didn't push too much. Do you know, like sometimes you get a chorus and it's like, okay, it needs to completely change the rhythm of the song. What I love about this, it's got a certain flow and the lifts are ever so slight in the song. And Danny keeps her voice, she raises it a little bit, it keeps it strong, it's more grit behind it. The bass is pushed a little bit of a lower bass, and then the drums speed up. Do you know what I mean? So it's a very nice transition into like the song. And now we're going to see something I'm assuming, so this is my assumption, that we saw like the lights flicker there and it sort of almost like came to a pause. Now we know that the Warning do some cool stuff with that. They bring in like this sort of old-fashioned rock grimy side to it. So I am edge of my seat once again with the Warning for this. Warning.
Warning, I tell you something, Lee J. Do you know what? There's something about Danny's voice on this one that's just really getting me excited, mate. It reminds me of when they did the Enter Sandman cover with Metallica. You know, we do like the stink eye, you get the stink growl, and it's just like the sort of passion in the voice, and that aggression, especially when she's singing that hook, mate. Like in the end, oh, mate, it's very sort of, and it goes to show that just that absolute artistry that they have for themselves, how they can change up. Like when we saw the last reaction that we did was, you know, Danny of just a little acoustic guitar singing an absolute beautiful song to the fans, to then something like this, which is very sort of where you do have that in it. And I do, mate. And like you said, they're about to control the hell out of the music because that's what artists do. They control the music. The music don't dictate them. They dictate the music and what is best for us, the audience. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this bit, Lee J. A lot of excitement.
Yeah, I'm very intrigued. Here we go.
Zero, one.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn.
You're my maker, but you're not my master. I'm the error inside. At the end of the day, all the time, everybody must die. It's the freedom of choice that
Oh, I love the lyrics, man.
Yeah.
Wow, man. Love it. Well, I've said it before, and I'll say it again, mate. 3 people on that stage. 3 people, and it sounds like more. Do you know what I mean? Because they've got the music down. They do so much work in the choreography and the production of their music, the lyrics as well. So what I know from my interpretation, the powerful side to it as well is that she's saying that she's the error in the machine, the cog, the machine, the society that tells us you've got to be this way, you've got to be that way. This is what you need to do. This is what you have to be like. This is your identity. It's like, no, this is who I am. I'm the error in your machine, and I've got the power to be who I want to be. And the Warning are literally the lead in that sort of spectrum, aren't they? Because they do what they need to do. You know, 3 sisters growing up, and they've done the rock in the way that you just can't fault in any way, shape, or form. It's absolutely beautiful. Everything from the lights, the effects, the music, the crowd. We always got to mention the crowd, right? Sound like the crowd are there pushing the music as well. Like we said, they dictate the music, but the crowd helps dictate the band as well, because they can feel it. They feel the emotion. They feel like the stage presence. And then once again, we're treated to another Warning special. Absolutely love that one.
And do you know what, mate? I really love that one as well. And do you know what? I feel like there's like so many more layers to the song to discover as well. And I definitely really can't wait to listen to it again and again. Like, as you know, I remember you mentioned at the beginning, like at the beginning where they did the 100 you know, obviously the binary talk, all in zeros and ones. I mean, I don't know what they were saying in binary because I speak non-binary, but. I tell you something, mate. There's definitely something like it brings it that being almost inside of a computer to speaking of the freedom in that, which has got some message in society. We do know the Warning like to push out those sort of style of tracks. So there's just so much into that beautiful free, just short of 4-minute masterpiece right there. And again, the Warning ladies, fantastic job. The crowd, fantastic job. These ladies need to hit through the roof. I'll tell you that for certain. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy this reaction/review, then make sure you leave that thumbs up button, hit the old subscription, and ring that notification bell as well for highly reactive reactions. And thank you as well for giving us so much of your time. It's been a pleasure, hasn't it, Lee J?
Yes, it has been an absolute pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Don't forget hashtag the Warning down below. Support this artist because they clearly deserve it. And don't forget to leave recommendations down below as well. We're always looking for the next Warning song or maybe a song that we've missed, and we can't wait for it. So ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, if you didn't know, we are highly reactive.
But you are certainly highly amazing.